Hey Virgo, welcome to your general weekly reading. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I love you guys. Y'all rolled first on my zodiac dice, so let's see what we got for you. You, then Cancer, then Libra. So let's see what we have for my Virgos. If you're here to watch for a Virgo, you are more than welcome. Only take what resonates to everybody watching. Throw the rest in the fucking bucket. You don't need it. Don't carry it with you, okay? If you do want a personal reading, down below, follow the link, as well as my other social media. I am clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient. I don't just read the cards. I am seeing the Colosseums, and I'm also seeing just big columns in general. Like a Lady Antebellum home. But I'm getting huge Colosseums. I'm also getting taken to Rome, but ancient Rome, because they're showing me Ben-Hur. So... I just heard genealogy. I'm not sure if you have genes going back to that lineage. What do we have for my Virgos for the week? Let's get an overall energy for you guys. What's the overall energy for my Virgo-licious Virgos? Two of Pentacles. Y'all are juggling a lot this week. Ten of Swords. Don't let it burn you out, Virgo. Don't get too in your head about your obligations. Yeah, Ten of Cups. You got a 10-10 there. You guys are divinely protected. Things that get in your way, things that bog you down, people that... I'm getting an annoyance. People that annoy you. I'm getting there's some people that really annoy you at your job. I'm just getting someone's like... rolls their eyes like, oh my gosh. I'm almost getting this frustration from you, Virgo, of an annoyance around just stupidity. Just around pure stupidity. But in order for you to achieve balance and achieve happiness, Virgo, it does look like you're going to have to wear multiple hats this week. It looks like you're going to finish the week strong with the Ten of Cups. But you're going to have to wear multiple hats this week. I do see a lot of responsibility, a lot of obligations, and some of you guys are going to have to do two things. So I'm getting this after school care energy. So some of you work somewhere and do after school care. I'm getting a couple jobs, a couple gigs, or a job and a side gig. That's a lot to handle. It's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot to manage. Your job and your family is a lot to manage, but you're going to get through it. Don't let it burn you out. It's all worth it. 10-10. You're divinely protected. And any type of struggle you have, because I'm getting more of like an earthly struggle with you guys on that. Finances might be a little bit of an issue right now, or honestly having enough time to handle everything and juggle everything might be an issue, but it's all worth it in the end. It will all pay off. Trust that. All right. Let's see here. You might not have a lot of money, Virgo, and you might not have a lot of resources, but you do have love in your life. So there is somebody that's willing to struggle with you, willing to go through the ups and downs with you, willing to, you know, not have as much money with you. It looks like there's someone around you that is a ride or die romantically. 10-10. But for those of you that want to achieve any type of financial goal, it does look like you are going to have to juggle two different things. And those of you, I heard just going back to school, those of you going back to school, you will get through it. It might be 4, 5, 6 years of, you know, being spread pretty thin, time-wise, energy-wise. But again, it's all going to be worth it. Strength card, Leo energy. Yeah, y'all just gotta get some inner strength here. It's all about that inner strength coming out. You can do it, nothing to it. No matter what this is, you can bust right through it, okay? I love that. You can do it, nothing to it. I just kind of made that up off the top of my head. But strength card. You might be dealing with a Leo, might not be. But you have the strength to pull through whatever this is. To get over anything that's weighing you down mentally. Because I am getting a little bit of mental health off of this Ten of Swords. Some of y'all might be struggling with depression, anxiety, worry, fear. I heard abandonment. If you're worried about somebody leaving you because of money, because of finances, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. That's a Ten of Cups. That's emotional fulfillment. You might not have it all, but you have a lot with this person. That's the energy of it. You can make anything a home with this person. It's not about the home. It's about who's in the home with you. That's the energy of the 10 of Cups. And you have that with somebody. You don't need to worry about that, because I'm getting this energy of trying to hold it all together, trying to do it all, trying to accomplish everything, and not asking for help. And it's really starting to affect someone in their mental health, but they're trying to remain strong. There's a lot of inner strength built into my Virgos that I'm talking to. And strength is built off of suffering. And the 10 of Swords lets me know that y'all have suffered. I heard greatly. Y'all have suffered. But the beautiful thing of suffering is, again, those that don't suffer don't have that inner strength. When we pull ourselves through things, we have more tools in our toolbox of how we handled it mentally, how we handled it energetically, how we got through it physically, how we handled it, materialistically, financial-wise. Every time you go through a struggle, you become stronger than the people around you that don't struggle. So never envy somebody that doesn't struggle, because they don't have the strength to pull through when life kicks them on their ass. I'm being shown that my Virgos have been swift kicked through the ass a few times in their life. And it looks like recently. 10 of Swords. But you have an inner strength that other people don't have because of how you suffered. So people that, are born with a silver spoon, people that have life handed to them, people that always get a yes and not a no, people like that don't have the strength that you have, Virgo. And that strength is what pulls people through some of the darkest times that the people that never experience it can't get through. They crumble under that pressure. Okay? You're resilient. You can get through this. And again, you are loved. I want to say cherished. You're cherished by somebody. They're showing me the Rhino in my Animal Oracle deck, and that says I can get through any obstacle. Rhinos are scary as hell, and it takes a lot to take out a rhino, and they can bust through anything they want to, and they can challenge anything they want to. You are capable of way more than you realize, and if you look back and you write down everything that you've gone through, Virgo, and you look at yourself today and be like, I can't believe I got through that at 5. I can't believe I got through that at 10. I can't believe I got through that at 12, at 11, at 13, at 18, at 21, at 30, at 40, at 50, whatever age you are, Virgo. Look at how many things you've been able to just get through. And then you're going to realize, wow, I've really built up this inner armor. I've really built up this inner shield, this inner strength because of how I've suffered. And that is why you are stronger than the people around you and have more inner strength and more tenacity and more grit because of the way you've suffered. We do have the 3 of Cups here. Again, you have people around you that love and support you. This is communal energy. This is friends. This is family. This is coworkers. There are people that love you, Virgo. They support you. They're there for you. Don't be afraid to lean on these people sometimes. Because, again, you're at a 10 of Swords. You're just trying to make it to the end here. You're just trying to get through another day. And it looks like you handle things. But make sure if the load gets a little too heavy, you let someone know. You let someone know, okay? 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. We got a 7-7. And we have the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. You keep a lot to yourself. You keep your investments to yourself. You keep your money to yourself. You keep where you spend your time to yourself. I'm getting someone who's either introverted or just secretive. But I do feel a need for you to be that way. With a 7-7, keep what you want to do to yourself until you actually do it. Keep your thoughts and ideas to yourself until you actually go forward and put action behind it and do it. Keep your investments to yourself. Keep your money to yourself. It's important for you to keep like closed lip right now. And with the Pisces energy, again, this looks like an energy of being put at a halt here. Because if you're at a 10 of Swords, you're burning out. The Hanged Man makes us stop, makes us halt, makes us look at our own stuff. If you're a people pleaser, Virgo, that can lead to burnout, the 10 of Swords, right? If you're a perfectionist, that can lead to burnout, 10 of Swords. If you're an overdoer, 10 of Swords. The universe wants you to look at some type of trait you picked up through your suffering. Could be people pleasing, could be codependency, could be overextension of time and energy. It could be no boundaries, not saying no. Whatever it is, the universe wants you to heal from that because that's what's leading to the burnout. And it's important that you keep whatever you got going on to yourself so that you contain that energy. Contain the energy to you. Keep your energy. Quit giving it to other people. Because I am getting that with the Two of Pentacles. You juggle a lot and there's a lot of overextending. Instead of really keeping energy to yourself and working on things you want to do and your goals and your accomplishments, it's like, you need help? Okay. You need help? Okay. I can do that. I can help you. I can do this. I can do that. I can do that. And that's a Virgo trait, okay, to help. But there's an importance behind helping yourself first, keeping things to yourself. And I do think you're going to be put at a pause to sit in that and see that and show yourself some compassion, okay? Let's get an animal oracle. Let's use these. These are big. Big as my head. What advice do we have for my Virgos? So when things get heavy, there's a few people around you can trust with it. But it's important that you don't disclose to everybody what it is you're doing with the Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. Keep your friend group small. If it is small, keep it that way. You can trust like 2 to 3 people is what I'm getting, Virgo. But not everybody needs to know what you're doing. So if things get a little heavy and you need to tell somebody, hey, I'm going through some things, can I talk to you? There's a few people you got for that. But you don't have to disclose everything is what I'm getting. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. This is keeping some things to yourself. I did hear overworking. Someone's overworking themselves to make up for lost wages. Make up for lost wages. Someone's overworking themselves. Okay. Dragon. Supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Phoenix energy. Rise with dignity. No matter what my Virgos have gone through, they have continuously rose and rose and rose again. It takes me back to this video I always watched when I was in college of this admiral, and he wrote the book Make Your Bed, and he talks about how when he was in the Marine Corps and them getting ready and training, how there was people that if they failed that day, they had to do an extra 2 hours of calisthenics. They were called to an extra quote-unquote circus. But over time, the people that were called to the extra calisthenics and the extra circuses eventually became stronger inside and outside. They became physically resilient and they grew an inner strength that the other Marines couldn't even come close to. Even though they finished first or they finished with excellence every day, the people that had to do the extra 2 hours because they weren't excellent, the people that had to do the extra time, the extra calisthenics because they weren't the best, they actually ended up being the best because they had built up this physical resistancy and this inner strength that the others didn't have because of the failures, because of the suffering. So remember, you are the phoenix that is rising and your suffering is not for naught, and you have a lot more strength and a lot more tenacity and grit than the people around you because of the things you've gone through. And if you can look at it as being lucky to have gone through those things because of that strength and because of your tenacity and not looking at it as a fault or unloved, it's going to change your world, Virgo. But I love you guys very, very much. If you do want a personal reading, go down below, follow the link. Everything you need to know is down there, and y'all have a good one.